right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, bahasham, kakadash. Double honor to the apostle of great millstone, our teachers, and salutations to the Akim that's teaching the truth of the walk on the earth and showing sincerity, man. So this is another quick lesson. It's gonna be real quick, man. I was just meditating on it's when we stand together, it's power in the name of Yahweh Basham Yahawashi, man. Now we know when you read Romans 15:4, the things was written for foretime were written for our learning, right? So the things that our forefathers, which are we, Lord willing, we are in a reincarnation, man. When we come in the name of Yahweh Basham Yahawashi, it's power in that, man. It's power when we come one, because it's power in the name of Yahweh Basham Yahawashi. And the Lord, let's get this, man. Let's start off with that, man. Let's just jump right into it, because I don't want to rumble. I want to let the scripture talk. This Matthew 18 and 16. It say, but if he would not hear thee, then take with thee one Salakia. That one. Oh, verse 20. It say, for where two or three are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them, man. So when we come in the name of Yahweh Basham Yahawashi, hey, guess what? It's power. It's power in that, man. It tell you in Isaiah, let's get it. This is Isaiah 54 and 11. It say, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and the righteousness of me, saith the Lord, man. So guess what? When we stand in the name of Yahweh Basham Yahawashi, hey, nothing can touch us, man. It's like it's a force field. Now, don't get it twisted, but things can happen if the Lord allow it. Remember, this is the Lord's show. But guess what? When we come in the name of Yahweh Basham Yahawashi, the Lord is right there with us. So you think the Lord don't have the angels protecting us? It tell you that in the book of Psalms that the angel is captain around right around us, man. So it's power when we stand together. I believe in the book of Esther, when Haman, bitch ass, right, was trying to kill Mordecai because he was trying to plot on the kingdom to take the kingdom down, right? Hey, I believe Esther told Mordecai that basically that we was going to all do a fast. He said, go back, tell the children of Israel that we was going to fast. If I'm correct, I believe for like 3 days or 2 days or something like that, man. So when we come together and fast or pray or come in the name of Yahweh Basham Yahawashi, it's power. Because what happened? What did the Lord do? The Lord used a marvel works, right? And destroy Haman and his whole family, man. And that's what it is. It's power when we come together, Yahweh Basham Yahawashi, man, right? I'm going to prove that, man, with a little bit more scriptures, man. It's Ecclesiastes, right? The 4th chapter is one of my favorite chapters, man. And I'm going to start at verse 9. 2 are better than 1, because they have a good reward for their labor, right? For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow, but woe to him that is alone when he falleth. For he have no, not another to help him up, man. And that's what it is. When we come in the name of Yahweh Basham Yahawashi, or we together as a whole, man, we can't be broken. Matter of fact, let's read another verse, verse 11. Again, if two lie together, then shall have heat, but one be warned alone. And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him, and threefold cord is not quickly broken, man. Right? So when brothers come together, which what Psalms 133, I believe what the Lord loved when we dwell in unity, man. The Lord pleasure in that, man. When we come together and we stand in the name of Yahawah, man. Because man, the Lord is in the midst. The Lord protecting us. The Lord show us and guide us, man. And the heathens knew that, man. The heathen knew, like, if we come together and serve Yahawah, they couldn't do nothing against us, man. Matter of fact, let's get that. It's Judah, the 5th chapter, right? And let's start at I want to read the whole chapter, but for time's sake, let's start at let's just start at verse 3. It say, and he said unto them, tell me now, ye son of Canaan, who this people is that dwell in the hill country, and what are the city that they inhabit, and what is the multitude of their army, what in their power and strength, and what kind set over them, or captains over their army, and why have they determined not to come and meet me more than all that have of the west? Then said Arar, the captain of all the sons of Amar, let my Lord not hear a word from the mouth of thy servants, and will declare unto thee the truth concerning this people, meaning Israel, right? He was talking about Israel, which dwell near thee, and inhabit the hill countries, and there shall no lie come out of their mouth of thy servant. This people are descendant of the Chaldeans, and their insurance behind to Macedonians, because they would not follow the gods of their father, which was in the land of Chaldean. For they left the way of their ancestors and worshipped the God of heaven, the God which they knew, so they cast them out from the face of their gods, and they fled in the Mediterranean shore there many days. Then their power commanded them to depart from the place where they had sojourned, and to go into the land of Canaan, where they dwelt and were increased with gold and silver and with very much cattle, right? Right? So I'm going to jump down. Verse 17. And when they're sin not before their God, they prosper. And they knew that. So when we didn't sin and go off, and we came together, and guess what? They knew we prosper in the name of Yahawah, because the God that hated iniquity was with them. But when they departed from the way which we appointed them, meaning separated, right? Not coming together, right? It say they were destroyed in many battles, very sore and were lead captives into a land that was not theirs. And the temple of their God was cast to the ground, and their city was taken by the enemies, man. So when we stand in the name of Yahawah, we prosper. The enemy knew that they couldn't do nothing against us. But they knew if we can separate us from calling upon the name of Yahawah, they could destroy us, man. Let's read a little bit more. Verse 19, but now are they returned to their God, and are come up from the place where they were scattered, and have prospered, opposed Jerusalem, where that sanctuary is, and are sitting in the hill country, for it was desolate. Now therefore, my Lord and governor, if there be any error in this people, they have sinned against their power. Let us consider that they shall be ruined, and let us go up, and we shall overtake them. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord not pass by. Let their Lord defend them, and their power be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world, man. And that's what it is. That's why Esau he feared the truth so much, man. That's why he see that the tribes is waking up. He see the northern kingdom, the southern kingdom coming together, man. The two sticks that prophesy in Revelations, man. It's power when we come together as a nation. It's power when we come back to the Heavenly Father, man. And they knew that. They knew they couldn't do nothing against us, man. And these just different stories of our forefathers, our ancestors, man, which we are in reincarnation, proving that it's power in that name. It's power when we stand up for Yahawah bahasham in the name of Yahawah bahasham together, man. These heathens knew that they can't touch us, man. So that's just real quick, man. Straight to the point. Man, it's power in the name of Yahawah bahasham when we come together, man. Especially when we fast or we pray or anything, man. Anything when it comes down to the Lord. So with that, I hope this lesson will edify. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, bahasham, wakakadash. Double honors to the apostle of Great Millstone, our teachers, and salutations to the Akim teaching this truth of the folk on the urban children city, man. Till next time, I want to say shalom.